I've gotten a couple of complaints in email when I do these kind of videos because they involve newspapers. They're my visual aids. Like, for example, see if I can do this. The reason why I get complaints is because, well, you know, the microphone picks up the newspaper and it's harder to hear me, and it's really irritating to some people and annoying. Have you noticed that I really, I don't care. So, okay, this is what I want to do first. I want to show this. If I can get this, maybe I'll make a still if I can. Love is the special pain of losing someone. This is a comic page. Comics. It's supposed to be funny. What is funny, I don't know if they meant it to be funny, but if you look closely at the Love Is girl, Love Is one of the oldest comic strips out there. She took the time to put stuff on the end table, including a photograph of, her boyfriend or husband or significant other who's in the picture, who's we're supposed to assume is dead in this panel. He'll be back next week, don't worry. But what I want you to notice is she's taken the time to get furniture and stuff to put on the table, and she took the time to go to the library or the bookstore, but she's still naked. She's still got no clothes on. And she hasn't had clothes on for 30 years, 30, 40 years, however long Love has been around. You think by now, they got married and he died and everything, and she's still naked. But that's not the reason why I wanted to rustle newspapers at the microphone for 5 minutes. Without going into details, I live a lifestyle that is sometimes kind of hurry up and wait. And who doesn't? Really. So when I'm hurrying up and waiting, during the waiting part, I like to read newspapers. This is called Quick. I don't know if you get this wherever you are. I don't think this is just local here to Dallas, but it's a newsprint periodical that doesn't cost anything, so of course I pick it up sometimes. What I wanted to show you was this. It's a Sudoku puzzle that I was working on, and it's a 4-star. So what happens usually with 4 stars is I work on them for a while, and you see all the little numbers that I put in there? I put a bunch of little numbers. Those are the possibles that are connected to each of the actual numbers. If I narrow it down that way, that's probably cheating, but that's okay. So I got as far as I could on this. It took me a couple hours, and then I'm doing this in between other things because, like I said, hurry up and wait, and I'm doing other things, and I come back to the Sudoku puzzle, and after a while I just I can't get any farther with this, so I put it aside, and then I start reading the Dallas Morning News. Hurry up and wait through the course of my day. So that was like morning. That was the morning, and I gave up on that. And I should probably mention here that there's a point in you can't see this, I would imagine. I'll try to maybe freeze frame it or still it or maybe highlight it. But there's a point where there is well, I think it's like right about here somewhere. There's a 9 outside the other numbers because I ran out of numbers. I can put up to 6 little numbers inside each square to tell me which possibles are for each. This is how I solve Sudoku puzzles. I don't know how other people solve them. This is how I solve them. And if it's a 3-star, this works gangbusters. I'm serious. But 4-star or 5-star, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, if a square can possibly have more than 6 numbers, I'm toast. And so I had to put the 9 outside the box because there was literally no room. There was literally no room at the end for the 9. So anyway, I put that down and I put it aside, and I'm doing other stuff, and I'm reading the Dallas Morning News now, and I get around to the comics page, which also has a Sudoku puzzle in it. Okay, notice that this is not Quick or whatever the hell that was. This is the Dallas Morning News, and it's bigger. It's better. It's the Dallas Morning News Sudoku puzzle. Okay, see, it's bigger, and I'm going along, and I'm like, well, this is a 4-star too, but I'm sure that I could probably figure this out after a while. And I'm going through it. I do the entire thing, and it doesn't occur to me until I'm all done that a same square I have to put a 9. I can't get my hand to point properly. Try to do this. There we go. See that square there? That has a 9 at the end of it. Same as this one. See, this one also has a 9 way over there. You can't see what I'm talking about. There we go. Has a 9. That one also has a 9. They both have 9s, and I just hit my microphone. I can't get them on the screen at the same time, but I assure you that I ended up having to put a 9 on the outside of this square here, on the outside of this square, and then on the outside of the same exact square on this one. And so that kind of made me think that, wait a minute, why? Can you see this? You can't. I can't put them up on the screen at the same time. This, can you see that? This Sudoku, and this Sudoku, two different publications that came out the same day. This Sudoku and this Sudoku are the same Sudoku, the same exact Sudoku. When you actually compare them, there's 4, 3, 4, 3, and the 9 is in the center square. And you can't see what I'm talking about. Two different publications, the same Sudoku. So either the Dallas Morning News stole this Sudoku, or Quick Entertainment stole from the Dallas Morning News, stole the Sudoku puzzle. And I didn't know. I'm sitting there doing them both. I think this shit is funny. I'm just saying.